to Scale eCommerce show by Kunca Agency, and today we'll be interviewing Deividas Mikocionis, my friend, a fellow Lithuanian, a beast growth hacker, and a senior e-commerce strategist at Sugatan Agency responsible for building up and scaling free, low to mid-eight-figure e-commerce brands. And he's planning to generate about 150 million in revenue this year. And today we'll be talking about his BFCM preparation strategy, crafting killer offers, and marketing strategies to employ during BFCM days. So welcome on the show, Deividas. Really glad to have you here.
Thanks a lot, Darius, for welcoming me at this podcast.
Cool. So what do you think, about Black Friday? I'm thinking, it would make sense to talk, first of all, a little bit more about preparation strategy, right? Maybe talking about offers, going into landing pages, hopping into pre-launch campaigns, what you are maybe thinking and planning to do, and then hopping by the end of a podcast into actual strategies you're planning to implement during BFCM days from like media buying perspective, how many creatives you're planning to do, and all these basically nerdish things, what we like, right?
Yeah. So basically, like last year, we had this strategy down and it worked pretty well. And I'm gonna walk you through the strategy this year. The only thing that we're gonna be changing is we're gonna be going more aggressively with SMS. We did it last year, I believe. But this year, what we are adding to the whole strategy is live shopping campaigns. And I don't know if you are going to do it, like we are experimenting with it. And next week, I think we're going to have our first live shopping experience. One of our partners had it before, and in one day they managed to, not even in one day, in 30 minutes or 1 hour, they managed to generate like 200 something K. So it was like huge day. Actually, during the day, 220K, and on average, they do like 100K. So 2x growth, on these days when they did the live shopping. So that's what we are doing. But in general, the strategy is pretty simple. Like you do the pre kind of launch campaigns or VIP, that we call them pre-VIP campaigns, where people just sign up, for whatever bait you have, like either a free product or extra discount and so on. So we do that campaign for 1 week before the Black Friday. Then we have a 1 day when we do that VIP campaign, and then we go through the Black Week basically. So we do Black Week instead of like Black Friday because CPMs are lower, and we start earlier. Actually, last year I saw that lots of brands were doing it Black Month, and then Cyber Monday, extended,
Cyber Month,
So the 2 months basically. Our competitors were doing that for 2 months. We couldn't do that because we ran out of stock. So it's gonna be interesting this year. We're gonna do a lot more influencer marketing as well. We are like lining up the influencers. Maybe some of the brands, and some of the marketers maybe already have them. We don't have them yet lined up, but now it's kind of the preparation phase. And in September, we're going to do like a pre-Black Friday preparation. We're going to do exactly the same thing what we're going to do during the Black Friday, and we'll see how it goes. And another maybe tip that's not maybe everyone knows, but basically we increase our budgets by a lot after this sale. So that's the reason why we do a sale in September, to build up cash flow, that we would be able to lower down our kind of ROAS requirements. And then for 1.5 months, we basically going to be running ads on the break-even point. We tell our clients, to either get loans or whatever, to manage their inventory so that we could buy more, stuff, and then we could run on the break-even point. And that break-even point, like not on the break-even point, but just enough, to break even and like whatever, cover all of the expenses that we have for the business. And then
you're basically pre-buying traffic, right? Essentially,
Exactly.
And you're doing it only for a week or a month, or what's your strategy?
Almost like after the sale in September, that's when we start doing it. So like I think it's, as I said, like last year we had a Black Month, so I bet that some companies will start doing Black Quarter, fourth quarter, whatever.
And it works. Not sure if you have tested, but like last year, like I do have this numerical data for pretty much all the offers we have run. and the times and dates, etc., compiled from last year. Actually, September campaigns for like early Black Friday offers outperform like majority of campaigns that were on a week before Black Friday. This is very interesting. The earlier you start, the more sales you make, and afterwards you can do like second kind of sale there. So it could be like another good learning point, for the audience, maybe, to start basically what you are doing, pre-testing certain offers and just, do some early sales.
Yeah, it's good like to test all of the ideas and to get your team ready, because we are basically building up our templates for emails, because there is so much marketing material. We need to prepare videos like graphics, gifs, whatever, and now we're gonna do, as I said, like live shopping. So every day or every 2 days we're gonna have a bait for our customers, that's like buy during this live shopping. Like we haven't decided on the offer exactly, but it's gonna be something like buy during this live shopping, and we're gonna refund money for one person, and like for 10 people we're gonna be giving like away free product. We're gonna put it into the package, and so on. So it's gonna be like webinar, almost like stay until the end of the webinar and you're gonna be able to win $200 or something like that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna build that out, and I really believe that this is going to work. And if you do it with influencers, it's even better, because influencers can say like post on their Instagram or wherever, saying that okay, like come come here, and I'm gonna be presenting the products. And there are some platforms, actually I'm gonna tell you, because we did quite a bit of research. So it's called livescale.tv. That's the one we are choosing because it's the best integration with Shopify and the checkout as well experience. So they can, like during the live campaign, they can, like on the right side, there is a button, they can enter, and they don't need to go out of it. Like, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that they don't have to go out of that live experience, but they can enter all of the details, credit card
that
details.
sounds actually pretty cool. It's almost like the same, what people are doing in China. In China, it's very popular to do like kind of like live shopping experiences where a person basically goes around, tries a shoe or something, discusses, hey, this is actually a true fit, right? This is how it looks on my shoe, and I like this. I think this is kind of like a trend, but we'll see like 5 years into the future coming into maybe European and US markets. Of course, like culture is a bit different, and like streaming in Asia, it's I think much more popular, and it could be kind of related to PC games, right? And streaming there is kind of like huge cultural trend. So certainly, I think it will come up here. And maybe a question from my side would be, you mentioned that you are thinking about different offers, right? And incentivizing people on different things. How do you come up with offers for Black Friday? Are you like maybe doing any pre-testing, or do you have like data behind it?
So basically what we were thinking about, like basically my strategy always is to keep it dumb simple, like when you make it more complicated, like something will mess up, like the more complicated you make, the more chances you have to mess things up, So the way I look at things, basically at Black Friday, what we did it last year, and it worked, So basically every day we just have the same offer, but our material changes, right? So like on Tuesday, we're gonna be promoting this one hard, like this kit or this kind of style or whatever, you're sending. On Tuesday is gonna be a different, on Wednesday is gonna be different, Thursday is gonna be different. On Black Friday, we change the whole material into Black Friday material, right? So it's gonna be like that, we are not thinking of new offers because as I mentioned, like I saw some brands doing like, oh, on Monday is gonna be this, on Tuesday is gonna be this, but then people like wait, like, oh, okay, on Wednesday I'm gonna have this, so I'm gonna wait until then, and then they forget, like, shit, okay, like it's over, I'm not gonna get it anymore. So we want to keep it as simple, but what we are doing is like we are preparing, product launches during Black Friday as well. So it will be like maybe we should actually do it after Black Friday. I'm not sure, not decided yet. We're finalizing the plans in 1 week, but I thought that usually like during the live shopping experiences would be super cool to introduce new products and explain how it works, and like people could ask questions and the person would respond and so on. So also we're gonna do the same on Facebook group, I guess, because one thing that I don't know if you do, but we do like pretty aggressively, is we promote Facebook groups for our clients. So we create communities, and like it's just massive marketing channel. Not massive, but I mean, we started 1 year ago for one brand. It's 12K already, no group members, and
Yeah.
so it's just like an amazing kind of organic marketing platform. Plus, you get lots of people who are just committed to the brand, especially if the brand comments and like interacts with them.
Yeah, so in our experience, with offers, especially last year, we have tested like many different offers, and we did kind of like similar thing as you mentioned, where we are like rotating offers during different time periods. This means, we had one offer for Cyber Monday, another one for Black Friday, pre-Black Friday, etc. And we actually found that it was like very good learning experience for us, but it created like a lot of manual labor, managing all the offers for all the clients, etc. So this year we are more focusing on few key offers, but it's very good because we have tested so many offers across our client range. But there's like one clear offer that is always pretty much a winner, and we have tested it compared to like bundles, compared to huge discounts, etc.
Discount, that's
Yeah,
your
like
going to offer.
no, what worked the best, it was actually buy two, get one free. It's very strange, right? But for almost like 90% of our clients, this was like the best AOV and ROAS offer that we have run during pretty much this full month of last year.
Yeah, what I did last year as well, I bundled all of the products. Like for a skincare brand,
Yeah.
we bundled all of the products, and like the AOV for that one is like 350 or more, 360 maybe. So this year we're gonna have like another five products, so the bundle will be like $600 or $700, so it's gonna be massive. But I bet that one or two people every day would buy it, just to stock up because they love the product so much. So we're gonna do that as well. But yeah,
Yeah.
like I was never a fan of these like buy two one, because buy two one get one free and so on. Like this one is pretty simple, but I've seen people, like buy two and get 20% discount, buy free and then get 30% discount. This one,
Yeah.
like, way too complicated. How will you manage to explain it to people, in a few seconds? Like, it's not possible. Buy two one get one free. It's like, probably it works because it's like they think probably it's over 30% discount that they're getting. So that's obviously like super good. We
Yeah, it's
don't.
coming back to like irresistible offer, I think, psychology. And, this is what we are playing around recently, creating these offers where, let's say a person comes to buy an eyeliner, right? And usually it buys like one or two eyeliners max, right? But you drop in like option buy free eyeliners, get like, this product and this product as a free gift. And it could be like even lower discount that, you would be buying two eyeliners.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
in our experience, it actually works relatively amazingly, because a lot of people are kind of like triggered, hey, I'm getting two things for free by buying three.
yeah. We are doing like buy over 110 or something and get one thing for free, or secret
Hmm.
products for free. So that works as well, but we do it like kind of every day, so that
Yeah.
we'll have to expand on it. But yeah, maybe for one brand, I know how we could do that. But we're gonna try as well bundling for one brand that I'm working with, activewear. We're gonna try to bundle like activewear and put like two or three styles, into one, and just see
Yeah.
whether it works or not.
Have you tested, let's say, dedicated landing pages for a Black Friday?
I did. But maybe the offer wasn't good. Like I
Hmm.
tried, like it was too complicated. Basically, like we put a bundle, and then we had like discount, and we added one product on top of it. Like get that discount and free whatever. That didn't work out. So we were not doing it. I'm not sure. Maybe where I would play around with our brands is collection page. Like we would put the banner, on
Yeah.
top of it that it's a discount, whatever. But I don't think that would be like creating a brand new page or something. First of all, developers, like whenever I have to deal with developers, it's like, okay, like, I'm gonna make it as
Yeah.
simple as possible so that they don't mess up. Because last Black Friday, actually, I didn't sleep for 24 hours because I like at 11 p.m. or something, I looked at the page and then I saw that something wasn't working. Like, and I couldn't fix it myself, and my developer was asleep already. So I was awake the whole night until he woke up, and then I was like, okay, we need to fix it. it was working, but it wasn't working great, so I have these bad experiences, and I'm saying to everyone, like, just keep it as simple as possible. You
Yeah.
don't want to break anything during this time, because it's gonna cost a lot. Thankfully it was nights, like in the USA, so we were not getting many sales, so
Yeah.
at that time anyway, so it's fine. But like when something breaks, you
And
can't
this
do it.
relates with my experience. I had personally very similar experience with dedicated landing pages for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, etc. First of all, there was like a lot of hassle, to create dedicated pages for each of a campaign, etc. Another thing, realistically, because your regular pages are so well optimized, if you're doing conversion rate optimization, etc. When you're creating something new, the best result we have seen, that conversion rate was pretty much the same. So it was kind of like almost wasted effort. And in a lot of cases, they actually converted worse than just a regular page. So we came up with the option, just to do a few small tweaks, what you mentioned, is having Black Friday on, let's say, collection page, or some sort of like small banner on the product page. And that's kind of it, just not overcomplicating and not going
Yeah.
alongside, how many gurus preaches to do it.
No, and do you which platforms are you going to use, like, to run traffic from?
You mean landing page or?
No, just traffic. Like, which platforms, traffic sources are you going to use? Because like I'm having these thoughts, like, okay, do I really need this platform? Because it's gonna overcomplicate it. Okay, we can
Yeah.
do that, but I don't know whether how we will be measuring the results. Obviously, like with the Rocker box that we spoke about today, actually,
Yep.
with that one will be easier. Like, but I'm just starting out with it, like as you do.
Yeah.
So just like it's gonna take time to see whether it actually attributes it correctly. So I'm not sure with that, and especially with influencers as well, because we're thinking like of giving them 5% more than like on the website. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work out.
Yeah. So personally, like first channel for us, is still Facebook ads. It's kind of like the biggest revenue driver, it's pretty obvious. So Facebook ads, AdWords, actually, we are like right now killing with AdWords. I mean, majority of our accounts seeing like ROAS 3, 4 plus. With some accounts, we are like already like making 400K a month from AdWords. So it's like very, very interesting to see once you put like the right
Recommend me
person
your
there,
AdWords person, please.
yeah, what you're able to push out of it, so super cool about it. YouTube ads, I mean, that's mainly for remarketing, I think, for Black Friday, just because, it's a bit different audience there and different buying behaviors. For remarketing, I think it will work phenomenally well. But once again, like Black Friday, in a lot of ways, is about pre-planning and pre-buying traffic, just as what you mentioned, right? And maybe you could elaborate a bit more. What you're planning to do yourself with, let's say, Facebook ads creatives. Are you planning to develop completely new creatives, or just do what we did is adding borders and just using proven creatives and just adding some borders if hey, Black Friday
That's
offer.
one good one. We basically have like templates. We've done like already. I've done personally 3 Black Fridays already. The first one was not big, but the second and the now is the third one. Oh, sorry. So this is gonna be my third one, or the fourth one. I'm confused. Anyway, I've done it a few times. So we have like creatives as well. We have lots of plans, and so we can cross check it. What worked for them, what didn't work for them. So we just have like a few formulas. They are super straightforward, like 20% off, like big banner, and like super straightforward. Because whenever you do, what I realized that for video, like we don't do much video for Black Friday. I encourage actually my video team, like, go do and find like an amazing video before the Black Friday. During the Black Friday, you can relax. I don't need you. I need graphic team, because they're usually the ones that are driving the most sales during the sales. But before that, if they find a viral creative, like in October, it's a game over, man. Like, you have so much traffic, you can increase your budgets. Your email list blows up, SMS list blows up, and so on. So yeah, we're gonna do Snapchat. We are testing now Snapchat, but attribution sucks. Like on the platform, it
Yeah,
looks amazing, but
exactly.
on the, like, you don't know whether it works or not. We're gonna do YouTube as well. We're gonna do Facebook, obviously, with Instagram. We're gonna do email and SMS basically, like super important, these two parts. And what else are we going to do? Influencer marketing,
Yeah, plus
mostly.
like live streaming, this is, I think, very innovative approach. And, it's always interesting to test these things. For example, last year we have tested, running pre-sale campaigns for a month that was more based on Viper.io software. And it was kind of like a giveaway with mega prize. For example, win a cosmetic for like $1,000 or, 365 eyeliners, something as crazy as that would incentivize people to leave their email, leave their contact details, etc. And in our experience, it worked with about half of the clients, right? But for the ones that worked, we got like ROAS 4 to 5 out of this campaign. And we
So it did
actually,
work,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Awesome. Because actually we had it on the list, but I was like, okay, we haven't tested before, so I'm not sure, but I'm gonna make sure that we put it on the list. Because
yeah, it's kind of hit or miss, about 50% success chance. And I wasn't able to identify certain brand types that work better than another. But results were actually, I would say, relatively well. I think we collected something like 25 or 35,000 emails from these campaigns, and it's super cheap emails, like 50 cents per email.
That's awesome, like super cheap. And I know a friend of mine, like the way he does it is he does it on Viper, and one of the rewards, like one of the tasks that they have to do is to comment on the ad. So basically he already creates, the URLs
Yeah.
for the Black Week ads, so that there are lots of comments, on it, and then you can run traffic with
Yeah,
social.
we did this.
Oh,
Essentially,
okay.
you are risking for that ads to get flagged and deleted because it's kind of a natural behavior, and Facebook spots it. We actually run few of these campaigns just to test on regular ads, and actually like collected few thousand comments in like matter of days there. And it was like very fishy for Facebook, so it actually raised some red flags, and the account got a bit shut down for like 24 hours till we solved it.
Oh,
So I
you
would
don't
be
want that
kind
to
of,
happen.
yeah, and like returns didn't increase out of it, so I wouldn't be trying
Right.
that type of thing. But it's certainly like interesting for us, as media buyers and grow hackers, I think, to play around and just look, what other opportunities are out there that are usually underutilized, in mainstream, I guess, approach.
Yeah.
Cool. So
What's
tell me maybe a bit more, how many creatives you usually order for these brands during Black Friday.
It's like for like basically for every product I want one or two graphics. Like for each product, like the ones that we're going to promote, which is gonna be bundles, like
Yeah.
I want 1 to 2 creatives, well two creatives, but then I want regular creatives, and then I want last chance. So basically, the reason why it works the way we do it, I think, is because we include lots of last chance, like scarcity offers, like VP sale starts today, finishes today, go and buy now, Black Friday sale starts today, finishes tomorrow, Black Friday extended, starts today, finishes tomorrow, and so on and so forth, so you do that, and I think like scarcity game really works out. So just regular for regular sales, like 2 creatives, let's say. Then I want, like, for each bundle that we're pushing out, 2 creatives, which is graphics or GIFs, like something flashy, something like super easy to
Yeah.
grasp. But for the pre-sign up campaigns, I want a bit more, like creatives and longer form video ads, like maybe 15 to 30 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, and so on. So I haven't ordered them, but we'll see. Probably it's not going to be too much as well. I'm not going crazy over Facebook ads on this time, because I don't think we need to complicate it. Where we need to complicate things is email and SMS. Like you need to
Yeah.
figure out how to increase the signups on the SMS, and how to get as many emails before the Black Friday as possible. Because the retargeting doesn't go up. CPMs for retargeting don't go up by that much. They go up, but not so much. But for the top of the funnel, you will not acquire any new customers at all.
Yeah. Like
The
usually ROAS just drops during these days, and majority of the money comes for retention and remarketing. But once again, what's very interesting in my personal experience, you could be pre-buying traffic for a month, right? But in the end, it's still, people expect, to spend like 30, 50K during, Black Friday day or something, on just advertising, right? But reality is, if you were pre-buying traffic at, let's say, 10, 15K a day, ad spends for a month. Realistically, you could just be spending, I don't know, 15K max on remarketing unless you would see like very huge diminishing returns. This is, I think, another kind of misconception that happened due to, at least in my cycle, people post these screenshots with huge spends during Black Friday days. But in reality, we do not acquire and do it via remarketing. We do it almost always through cold acquisition. And this is why, not all the products work for cold acquisition during Black Friday because CPMs increase, right? And lower AOV products practically, die there.
Yeah. I can't imagine. Like as far as I remember, the CPMs go up by 4 or 5x during the Black Friday day. Actually, before that, the reason why we do 1 week before, because during that week you can actually acquire new customers. But during the Black Friday day, like it's almost impossible. But as well, like depends what you're looking for. Like we'll be pushing as much as possible. Like we want like blended ROAS to be like a bit over 3, like 3.3 or whatever, but yeah, we're gonna be pushing for a lot of growth, so we'll see. But
cool. So Deividas, once again, it was really nice chatting with you.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Darius, for having me. And we're gonna have a podcast on my podcast, and I'm gonna have a different set of questions.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks a lot. And I'll just advertise our group, e-commerce growth hacks, I believe, for e-commerce growth hacks by Sugatan. And we have like an article actually launched on influencer marketing. I know that, like, for example, you don't guys do that, but it's like a big revenue source for us. Not a big, but 10% of our entire revenue comes from influencers. So it's a pretty cool one. So yeah, if someone wants to, you can find it on sugatan.io.
Definitely joining our group. It's actually like quite a bit of like relevant content, and I would have to to look for good reputable content sources. I would say your group is among the top ones.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, and I follow your group too.
Okay, cheers.